I've had many times in my life when I just didn't want to get up. And to be honest, there have been many times when I actually didn't. And I used to think that it wouldn't hurt if I didn't show up, and that I'm not that important, and whether I'm present or not won't make that big of a difference, and it won't hurt anyone. Or maybe you feel the same way, and maybe that really is true. But that's not what it's about. What I've since learned is that it really does matter. Maybe not to others, but it has a massive impact on us, on the way we see ourselves, on our confidence, on our self-respect, and on the way we continue to live our lives. So today we will talk about how important it is that no matter how you feel, always get up, dress up, and show up. First of all, I'm not 100% sure who said that sentence first. Google gave me many different names, but whoever you are who said it first, thank you, you're awesome, because this has become like a mantra to me. Now let's face it, sometimes life can be pretty damn tough. And undoubtedly, we all know that feeling when just getting up feels like having to run an ultra marathon directly after having open heart surgery. Especially in times when we are in a dark space mentally and all we want to do is hide away from the world. In those moments, it's very tempting to crawl back into bed or call off the meeting or tell a little white lie on why you can't meet up with your friend or ditch that work function that you promised your colleague you would go to. It's just this one time, right? It's not such a big deal. No one's gonna die. That's true. But the question is, what will it make you think and feel about yourself, and what will the ripple effect be on you? Do you think it will make you feel good about yourself? Do you think it will make you respect yourself? Do you think you will actually enjoy that time, or will you feel uncomfortable and guilty? Will you trust your own word in the future? And what will it do to your confidence and self-image? I think we all know the answer to these questions, and I have faced all of the above, and I've always only felt worse. And that is why this sentence has become such a mantra to me, and honestly it has pulled me out of inertia many times. So let's break it down. Getting up. You know, sometimes just getting up is one of the most courageous things you can do. If you feel like death warmed up and still you get up, it's an act of strength. In that moment, you are showing yourself that you are more than your state of mind and you are stronger than your emotions. If you have a massive rock in your way, that initial effort to get it moving is massive. But from there, once you gain momentum, it starts getting easier. So getting up will tell your brain, hey, I'm still in charge. It's not that bad. We got the hardest part behind us, so let's soldier on. Secondly, dressing up. Dressing up doesn't mean getting yourself red carpet ready. It doesn't even mean you have to look your best. But by putting in some sort of effort, you are signaling to yourself that you still care and that you still respect yourself. It's not about how you look for others. It's rather a small act of showing yourself some dignity, which has a definite positive impact on your mindset and self-image, and it will really help you to set an uplifting tone for the rest of your day. And then showing up. Showing up is about giving your best effort, even if that is lower than usual. It's not about nailing it, it's about giving whatever you have to give on that day. Remember, your best is not necessarily linked to performance. It's more about running at full capacity of whatever is available to you in that moment, even if it feels very little. Showing up proves to you that your day doesn't have to be perfect in order for you to be committed. It shows that you are trustworthy, that you are resilient and reliable. And that gives you a win no matter how you perform. I hope that it is evident by now that all of this has very little to do with external appearances. It's rather about internal strength in really tough mental phases. It's a reminder that you have the power to control yourself. even when circumstances are bleak. It is the first step out of despair and also a strong barrier against slipping back too far into stagnation and self-loathing. And there may be a time in your life where you have to tell yourself this mantra daily, sometimes even a couple of times a day. And I just want to tell you, don't give up on yourself just yet. Whatever you are going through, whatever you are feeling, this too shall pass, and you will find your way again. And until then, all you have to do is get up, dress up, and show up. And that way, even if you feel small and weak, you will still be living an empowered life. Now, I know it's a short one today, but I think nothing more needs to be said. It's a simple and powerful concept that I'm pretty confident will make a big difference for you, just as it has always made a big difference for me. Thank you for joining me again on this episode of the Empower Yourself with MRG podcast. By the way, I'm your host, Mandy. I didn't even introduce myself in the beginning. And let me know how you motivate yourself to get up when you're down in the comments below. I'd really love to know. Other than that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening. I will see you again in the next episode. And again, until then, get up, dress up, show up, and always remember to live an empowered life. Bye.